Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to talk a little bit about Hogwarts Legacy. And I know most of you all might be excited as the game is set to make its initial debut in a few more days. And for the standard edition of the game, it's been released on February 10th for the latest in consoles and for PC. And those who have purchased the Deluxe Edition would get 3-day early access period, which is actually pretty exciting. And a lot of YouTubers has been invited to play this game a little early, and all their videos are amazing. The gameplay, the graphics, and the Hogwarts castle, all these are pretty amazing to watch. And there has been a ton of YouTube videos out there showcasing the gameplay trailers and several videos showing how the Hogwarts experience is going to be, and I have to say that it's pretty awesome and I can't wait to play this game. So in this video we're going to share a small details or overall experience or summary about the game and how what my personal opinion about the game is going to be, and how it's how what all things that you have to do before the game if you are really into that sort of a thing. And it's personally going to be my opinion, and let's get into the video. Firstly, let's talk about how you get placed into a particular house in Hogwarts Legacy. So, in the books and in the movies, the sorting hat places you in a particular house based on the qualities that you have. But this is not the case for Hogwarts Legacy game. Here, we do not have that option. Instead, the player can select which house he or she wants to play in, which is actually cool. But at the same time, if you want a different experience, there is an option which you can try out. If you link your Harry Potter fan club account to the WB Games account, you have this option. In the Harry Potter fan club account, there is a series of questions which you can answer, and based on the answers that you give, the sorting hat there will place you in a particular house. And the same is true for wands as well. Based on the answers that you give, you will get a wand that is specific to you. And you can carry over all this information to the Hogwarts Legacy game once you link your Harry Potter fan club account to the WB Games account. And on linking, you will get exclusive rewards as well. So that's something which you can try out for. And suppose if you're not happy with the choices that you get, you always have an option of changing it back once you log into the game. So that is something you can try out, because these exclusive rewards are pretty cool. So next thing is about the pre-order bonus, which I'm pretty sure that most of you all already might have heard, so we're not deeply discussing it. Basically, once you pre-order a standard edition, you'll be getting the Onyx Hippogriff mount, and once you pre-order a deluxe edition, you'll be getting the Thestral mount and the Dark Arts Arena, and also the Onyx Hippogriff mount for the deluxe edition. And also the most important thing is that you will get a 3-day early access, which is great. And there are some console exclusives, like if you pre-order using a PlayStation, then you will be getting the Liquid Luck Potion and the Haunted Hogsmeade mission, which is pretty great because I do own a PlayStation 5, so mostly it's great for PlayStation users. At the same time, there is one more thing, like in case if you order standard edition, you have the option of later upgrading it to the deluxe edition once the game launches. So that's actually pretty interesting as well, in case if you want that Thestral mount, because it's only available on purchasing the deluxe edition. So this option is available to all those people who purchase the standard edition to buy it later once the game releases initially. One more edition called the collector's edition, in which you will be getting a full game, the steel case, the floating wand with the bookcase, and also the collector's edition box, and all the features of the deluxe edition as well, including the 3-day early access. But I don't personally think it's worth that hype or worth the money. So out of these three editions, the standard edition, the deluxe edition, and the collector's edition, I think the deluxe edition is more worth it, because you get a 3-day early access. So those players who want to play the game a little early can opt for that. But for players like me who will be playing the game a little bit late, they can opt for the standard edition, because they always have that option of upgrading it to deluxe later on, in case if they want to experience a Dark Arts Arena or the Thestral mount. So, and one more important thing is that this game is a single player game. There is no multiplayer involved at this point. So that is something which you have to understand. I know the game looks so good, but unfortunately, at this point of time, there is no multiplayer option available. Maybe it will be included with the DLC or something, but at this point, there's no multiplayer. Next area we'll talk about the mini games. This part I was a little bit disappointed to hear that there was no Quidditch or wizard chess involved, because during like for PlayStation 2 there was a Harry Potter game. I don't remember which the game was, mostly like Harry Potter, Half-Blood Prince or the Order of Phoenix, but in that I experienced the wizard chess, and that game was actually pretty awesome, and I used to spend a lot of time simply playing the chess game itself. So when I heard that in the Hogwarts Legacy game there is no wizard chess or the Quidditch, and I was a little bit disappointed at first, but later realized that there is always an option of like providing a DLC in the future which can solve all these problems. But the developers, I think, have promised that there are several interesting mini games within the game. At this point I'm not sure exactly what the names of these games are, but there will definitely be some kind of a mini games within the game to explore, and that's actually a good feature. And I really hope that Quidditch or the wizard chess comes to Hogwarts Legacy, because that is one of the key areas which most fans like. So hoping that in future these things will be included in the DLC. After seeing all these gameplay videos and all these pre-play reviews, I realized that the game is very, very amazing. And I'm really excited to start this game and play through, but unfortunately, I will not be playing it as early because I did pre-order just the standard edition, so I'll not be getting that kind of early access. But I really love to start this game during the weekends and play it up to my heart content. And it's not about the story for me. I just want to like explore Hogwarts, like roaming around the castle. It's a kind of a dream come true for most of the Harry Potter fans. So that is something, that is one of the only things which I look forward in the game. And maybe the story is exciting, maybe the gameplay is good, or maybe like the compact is fun, but roaming around the Hogwarts castle is itself a big thing for me. And there, one thing you have to remember is that Avalanche Software is new to this, so they haven't been in the yeah, they haven't developed such a huge game like this before. So it's the first time. So there will be chances of bugs or glitches here or there, but it is something that we as a fans have to understand. And there is something which I like to point out. There was a game called Cricket 22 which released a little back, and during the time when I ordered it first during its release, there were a lot of glitches and bugs in that game. But I'm happy to say that after lots of like update patches, they fixed all those bugs, and mostly now it's playable in a smooth manner. So like that, even if the Hogwarts Legacy game has might be some kind of there might be some kind of a bugs in the start, but they'll fix it as they develop this huge game. And that itself, it's amazing to like, I never thought that I would get an opportunity to roam around Hogwarts, but it's something which is right now possible. So I'm really happy and excited to like play this game around and like experience it as it is. So that is my personal point of view. And